give up liberty for security will have neither. And far too many in this country were willing to give it up. But they found out that they couldn't trust George Bush.
End the occupation! End the occupation! End the occupation! End the
This is about not national security, it is about corporate security. Security for their investments. And at stake, right now, in this turning point in history, is American democracy. We are struggling right now to prevent the exigencies of an empire from destroying the foundations of an American republic. We will not allow that to happen.
We don't want to fucking war!
COTIC is a women-initiated, women-run grassroots activist organization that's incredibly empowering for women, and there's an amazing thing that happens when women get together in a room. There's this great power in there.
Wow, I'm here because my little brother just got back from Iraq. I'm here with the Friends Committee on National Legislation. It's a Quaker Peace Lobby. We're trying to get Congress to say no permanent bases or troops in Iraq.
So our feeling is that we really need to work through legislative strategies and to work in a bipartisan way to take steps that will really start making change and finding the consensus where people can all come together on moving forward on leaving Iraq.
They're recruiting kids younger and younger these days. I've heard a story that they're actually sending to 16-year-old girls, Marines are sending them to get recruited. So
millions of people here today and listening to what we have to say, and that there's going to be such a groundswell that we will have to get out of Iraq and not go to war in Iran and stop torturing people and get out of Guantanamo. There's so many things that need to be done that it's just going to take so many more of us, but hopefully this is just going to be a beginning.
Yeah, mine's pretty difficult. Make sure you get the whole thing. There's a lot of symbols in there. It's saying a lot of different things. It's kind of challenging everybody in America, you know, driving the world to death because we do all this driving and we're running out of oil. And this is why this man, Cheney, is allowed to create the fascism that's needed in order to militarize and take over the rest of the world's oil.
I think that country, instead of having oil fields, was a country of lettuce fields and potato fields. I don't think this would have happened. This wouldn't happen at all. You know, I think they want to control the oil, they want to control the region. Oil is reached peak oil, and oil's starting to go down, so now they got to control places where the oil is.
I'm a veteran of the Second World War. I fought the Nazis, and the Bush gang are acting like the Nazis. The U.S. is getting more like Nazi Germany every single day. I fought it, Nazism, and I'll fight it here too. And we got to get out of all the countries that we're oppressing and having war in. The Bush gang are planning for more wars, for endless wars, and they have to be removed. In my view, the whole Bush gang should be tried in a court of international law and hung like Mussolini.
What do we want? Peace! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Peace! When do we want it?
It's deja vu. We learned nothing in Vietnam. We're like trapped in, it's like Groundhog Day. You know, we're trapped in a nightmare over and over again. We've learned zero.
This is the literature. It is a campaign, not an organization. It's sort of an umbrella for Veterans for Peace, military families speak out, Iraq veterans against the war. And the purpose is to just keep the demand, bring them home now to the fore. Why not be against the war? It's unjust. Thank you.
it's just the wrong thing to do. There's innocent people dying there. There's troops from home dying there. The system has been incompetent and ignorant in the policies there. There's no plan for war, so obviously everything's going to go. I think that there's a substantial truth to the fact that we're going to war with Iran, because we're testing nuclear weapons now in Arizona or in Nevada. On June 2nd, we're going to test a nuclear weapon that's capable of digging into the ground, exploding underground. That's where the nuclear program of Iran is underground. And no really regular tactical bomb can get to it. They'd have to use a tactical nuclear weapon, which would change the world. It would be a big mistake. But these people are crazy enough to do something like that, and they've shown it many times. They have no regard for anything anyone says.
Okay, our group is called Sanity, Students Against Nuclear Insanity and for Tomorrow's Youth, and we're a youth group that basically tries to inform youth around New York City and around other areas about the dangers of nuclear weapons and nuclear power plants.
Well, about nuclear weapons, I've been lucky enough to experience and know about it ever since I was in middle school or elementary school, because it's just weird to me because not many people know about it.
I don't think we want the world to be destroyed even once. This is our world, and we kind of want to protect it, but it seems sometimes that the governments, they don't really care. All they seem to care about is reputation, and they talk about defending the country, but they're putting our countries in jeopardy with our nuclear weapons.
That treaty, many major countries have signed, which is the United States, Britain, and Russia, and India. They all signed that, saying that they could have nuclear power, but they will not have nuclear weapons. So, in other words, but some people have been violating that and things like that, such as Iran. They have signed that. So we're trying to raise more awareness about it and basically, as you can see, put a stop to all of this before something really tragic happens.
We'll stop this war! VotersForPeace.us! Check it out! Take a few minutes, elect a madman, you get madness!
Thank you, sir.
Hi, my name is Paul Surafel. I'm with a group called South Mountain Peace Action, which is based in Maplewood and South Orange, New Jersey. We have a table here at today's rally, and we're selling Be About Peace t-shirts, lawn signs, buttons, and we're petitioning for a responsible withdrawal from Iraq.
We're all one people. We're all like each other. Like you and I are the same. We all want compassion, peace, love.
I'm an attorney, but I used to be a monk. And these books, they're about how you're eternal. And I'm distributing them today to help people attain the higher purpose in life, besides just working really hard to attain things that are only temporary. Because if you focus on what's temporary, then you can't really attain lasting happiness, can you? Because it's going to be taken away. So this explains about how you're an eternal servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna.
You're going to be on a website. Oh.
Back to mommy. Show off your sign. Hello. You're getting
Hello.
You're getting
you're getting the pictures.
You're getting the pictures. But she wants to